I almost lost 30K to a scam that looked completely legit, and honestly, I was desperate enough to believe it. Here's the thing nobody tells you about make money online opportunities. The scammers are getting really good, like scary good. We're not talking about those obvious Nigerian prince emails anymore. These scams have professional websites, fake testimonials, and they know exactly what to say to someone who's struggling financially. Last year alone, people lost $12.5 billion to fraud. That's billion with a B. And you know what's wild? 1 in 3 people who encountered these scams actually lost money. The average person who fell for an investment scam lost over $9,000. I'm sharing the 5 scams I almost fell for and the red flags that finally made me hit the brakes, because if I can save even one person from making the mistake I almost made, this video is worth it. Look, I'm not some financial expert who's always made perfect decisions. A couple years back, I was between jobs, scrolling through Instagram at 2 a.m., and I saw an ad that promised I could make $500 a day from my phone. The landing page had testimonials, screenshots of bank accounts, the whole 9 yards. I had $200 in my checking account, and rent was due in a week. That desperation, that's what scammers count on. I got as far as entering my credit card info before something in my gut screamed, "Stop." That moment changed everything for me, and it's why I'm making this video. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact warning signs that separate legitimate opportunities from scams that'll drain your bank account, so you can protect yourself and anyone you care about from becoming another statistic. Scam number 1. The easy task job scam. This one's everywhere right now, and it's catching people off guard because it starts so innocently. This is how it works. You get a text message or WhatsApp notification from someone offering you online work. They say stuff like earn money by rating products or get paid to like videos. Sounds simple enough, right? So you download their app or join their platform. You start doing these little tasks, rating photos, liking videos, whatever. And here's where it gets clever. The app shows your earnings going up. You see $50, then $100, then $200 accumulating in your account. It looks real. The interface is polished, the numbers are going up. But then, plot twist, they tell you that to unlock your earnings and withdraw the money, you need to deposit some of your own money first, usually in cryptocurrency. They'll say it's for verification or to upgrade your account or some nonsense like that. The red flags I missed almost. The initial contact came through a random text. Real employers don't recruit through random messages. They wanted me to pay them to get paid. Think about that. Have you ever had a job where you had to pay your employer to receive your paycheck? Exactly. Those earnings? Completely fake. They're just numbers on a screen designed to make you feel invested. No legitimate company will ever ask you to pay money to get paid. Period. End of story. Scam 2. The pyramid scheme dressed as MLM. Okay, this one hit close to home because it came from someone I actually knew. This is how this one works. A friend or acquaintance reaches out with an amazing opportunity. They're suddenly all about this new company, posting lifestyle photos, talking about financial freedom and being your own boss. They invite you to a Zoom call where someone with a fancy title talks about their compensation plan with lots of charts and arrows pointing up. The pitch sounds amazing. You just have to buy a starter kit, usually $200 to $500, recruit a few friends, and the money will start rolling in. They show you projections of how much you could make. Everyone's excited. There's music and celebration. Here are the red flags. Most of the presentation was about recruiting people, not selling actual products. The success stories were always about people who recruited a lot of people, not people who sold products to actual customers. When I asked how much do most people actually make, they dodged the question and showed me the potential of the top 1% of earners. They used high-pressure tactics. This special pricing is only available tonight, or you're going to regret missing this opportunity. The starter kit was expensive, and when I calculated it, I'd need to recruit at least 5 people just to break even. Here's the thing about MLMs that are actually pyramid schemes. If you're making money primarily from recruitment instead of selling actual products to real customers, it's illegal. If the reward for recruiting is more than selling products, that's your red flag. Most people, we're talking like 99% in many of these companies, lose money. The only people making real money are the folks at the top who got in early. Ask yourself, if you weren't recruiting anyone, could you actually make money just selling the product? If the answer is no, walk away. Scam 3, the fake crypto trading platform. This one is sophisticated and it's costing people billions, not millions, billions. This is how it works. You see an ad on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, about cryptocurrency trading. Maybe there's a guru showing off their lifestyle, or it's disguised as a news article about some revolutionary new trading platform. You sign up. The platform looks legit, professional design, real-time charts, customer support chat. You deposit a small amount to test it out, maybe $100. You start trading, and holy crap, you're making money. Your account shows you've turned $100 into $300 in just a week. So you deposit more, a lot more. Your account shows you're crushing it. $500 becomes $2,000. $2,000 becomes $2,000, $10,000. Then you try to withdraw your money. The red flags. They found me through social media with unsolicited messages or ads. That's how over 70% of social media-related scams start. The returns were too good. They were promising 50% returns in a month, 200% returns in a quarter. If it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. When I tried to withdraw, they suddenly needed me to pay taxes or verification fees first. Spoiler, real trading platforms don't work like that. I couldn't find verifiable information about the company. No regulation numbers, no real addresses, no legitimate reviews outside their own website. See, crypto scams resulted in over $9 billion in losses last year. These fake platforms show you fake profits to keep you depositing real money. Once they have enough, either they disappear completely or they keep stringing you along with fees and taxes that never end. Real crypto exchanges are regulated, have clear withdrawal policies, and never require additional payments to access your own money. If someone contacts you out of the blue about a guaranteed crypto opportunity, block and move on. Scam 4, the course that teaches you nothing. The guru scam. We've all seen them. This is how it works. Some person on YouTube or Instagram is showing off their lavish lifestyle, fancy cars, luxury apartments, exotic travel. They claim they made all their money from insert vague online business method here, and for a limited time, they're sharing their secrets. The free webinar is actually a 90-minute sales pitch for their $2,000 course. They promise you'll learn the exact system they use to make 6 or 7 figures. They show screenshots of earnings that could easily be faked. They create urgency. Only 10 spots left at this price. You buy the course. And it's generic information you could have found on YouTube for free. Or worse, it's just a pitch for another, more expensive program. The red flags? The entire free training was designed to sell me something with manufactured urgency. They were super vague about what the course actually contained. The earnings screenshots had no verification, no business name, no tax documents, no proof of any kind. When I looked for reviews, I found tons of complaints and refund requests. Always Google course name plus scam before buying. The promise was all about the money I'd make, not the actual skills I'd learn. Here's the thing. Legitimate online education focuses on teaching skills and knowledge, not on how much money you'll make. Real educators have verifiable credentials, transparent pricing, and actual student success stories you can verify. If the entire marketing message is about getting rich quick rather than learning valuable skills, it's probably a scam. Scam 5, the investment opportunity from a new friend. This is the most heartbreaking one because it exploits human connection. How this works: you match with someone on a dating app, or you get a friend request from an attractive person on social media. They're charming, attentive, and after chatting for a while, they casually mention how well they're doing with investments. They're not pushy at first, they just share their success. Eventually, they offer to help you get started. They send you links to a platform, help you set up an account, and coach you through your first successful trades. Your small investment grows. They encourage you to invest more, much more. Then one day, the platform is gone, your friend has disappeared, and your money is gone forever. The red flags. The person initiated contact with me out of nowhere. The relationship moved quickly and felt almost scripted. They brought up investments without me asking. They had a very specific platform they wanted me to use, which I couldn't verify as legitimate. When I suggested meeting in person or video calling about something else, they always had excuses. This is called pig butchering. Yes, really, that's the actual term. Scammers spend weeks or even months building trust before introducing the investment scam. They're patient because the payoff is huge. Romance scams cost people hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Real investment advisors are licensed and registered. If someone you barely know starts talking about investment opportunities, massive red flag. Look, I get it. We all want to make money online. And there are legitimate ways to do it: freelancing, starting a real business, learning actual skills. But these scams prey on our hope and our desperation. Here's your ultimate red flag checklist. If it promises guaranteed returns or get rich quick results, if they contact you unsolicited through social media or text, if you have to pay money upfront to make money, if they use high pressure tactics, if you can't verify the company or person is legitimate, if it sounds too good to be true, then it's a scam. Trust your gut. That weird feeling you get, that's your brain trying to protect you. The scammers are counting on you to ignore that feeling. If this video helped you dodge a bullet or spot a scam, smash that like button and subscribe, because I'm making it my mission to expose these scams before they hurt more people. Drop a comment if you've encountered any of these scams, or if you've got other sketchy opportunities you want me to investigate. We're building a community that looks out for each other. Oh, and quick disclaimer, I've got some links in the description to resources and tools I actually use and trust. Some are affiliate links, which means I might earn a small commission if you use them, but I only recommend stuff I genuinely believe in. No BS, no scams, just real talk. Stay smart out there, and remember, if someone's promising you easy money, the only person getting rich is them. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.